Good evening. First tonight, if you get a traffic ticket in Milwaukee, you are likely headed to Municipal Court, where there's now a new leader of the city courts.
In tonight's Project Drive Safer report, it's our initiative to curb reckless driving. Rebecca Clough sat down with the judge to talk about where he sees his role in solving this problem.
Speeding, running red lights, the list goes on for what Judge Phil Chavez sees come into his courtroom every day.
It's definitely gotten worse. There's not a day that goes by if I'm on the road or if I am walking that I don't see some sort of violation, dangerous violation, running a red light, turn into a bike lane, things of that nature. The dangers have definitely increased in driving.
Judge Chavez is the presiding judge of the Milwaukee Municipal Courts. He took over the position at the beginning of the year from Judge Derek Mosley, who recently retired. But Judge Chavez is not new to the role. He was the presiding judge before Mosley from 2012 to 2017. When it comes to what kind of cases he hears, that's up to the district attorney's office to decide. But the cases he sees come with less serious punishment.
There's absolutely no jail time associated with driving in the Milwaukee Municipal Courts.
So in theory, the highest penalty you can give to someone is suspending their license?
For traffic citations, correct.
However, Judge Chavez says he doesn't know if suspending a license makes a difference in curbing reckless driving.
I guess the main issue is, does it have the effect where people will stop driving if they are suspended? And I can tell you that in municipal court, oftentimes that's not the case. Because you can suspend a license, but that doesn't prohibit the person from getting behind the wheel and continuing to drive.
But as to whether or not there should be stronger penalties, Judge Chavez says that's where his role ends.
I can't write tickets. No one can as far as being a judge. We can't write the citations. We can only adjudicate the things that we see before us. We're more reactionary because we only can talk and discuss things that are happening in front of us. I can't predict what somebody's going to do in the future, nor should I as a judge.
He says the solution begins with having driver's education back in the classroom in Wisconsin.
We need to educate at the very, very time that people are getting their licenses. I think it has a direct correlation to them not even knowing how to properly drive.
In the meantime, Judge Chavez says he talks with every driver who goes through his courtroom about proper driving behavior and the dangers of driving recklessly. Reporting inside the Milwaukee Municipal Court, Rebecca Clough, TMJ4 News.
All right, Rebecca, thanks. If you've been impacted by reckless driving, we'd like to hear from you. Just head to projectdrivesafer.com and send us a message.